It's a really pretty soundtrack, yeah. One of my favorites to put on. Sometimes just look it up online. Listen to the soundtrack on YouTube. You know, you stop and notice how many times they redo the same song, the Overworld one, and the one that she sings, the Melodies of Life. Really pretty song, but yeah, they get a lot of use out of it. But also appreciate you stopping by. Hope your night's going well for you, or whichever time of day it is. I was actually telling my chat, Beatrix's theme is a really good one too. I've always been a fan of that. Sure. Wow. Gonna be indecisive about it. Alright. Alright. Well, I mean, could stand look at Queen. I believe Nobuo Uematsu did this one. He did most of the Final Fantasy tracks, as far as I know. But whether it was him or like a team, they did a really good job on this one. I think most Final Fantasy games have really good music, but this one in particular has always been a favorite of mine. Yeah, I don't care about learning Jelly that badly, I suppose. Alright. Spend forever in the menus because I'm so indecisive about things. Alright. So I personally have a lot of nostalgic feelings for this game, so I believe, like, I genuinely believe the music's really good, but I can accept that most of it's probably just, like, really good memories of playing this game when I was younger. And those tracks have a way of, like, making all those feelings come back. If you're a fan, I mean, clearly you're a fan, but I'm not sure if they're still around. There was a video game music cover band called the Black Mages, and they did a metal version of Hunter's Chance. That's like really rad because it's already like a exciting, like it's the kind of track that gets you pumped up, and they kind of just took that one step further. I I mean, I guess their heart was in the right place. I like this one more, but like, you know, try telling a kid that. I remember I'm old. I mean, if you're, I mean, guesstimating your age based on that story, we're probably around, like, at least around the same age. I remember when 9 and 10 both were coming out. Yeah. I remember, oh my god, I remember being a kid and thinking I was never ever going to be able to play Final Fantasy X because I just could not imagine a scenario where I would end up getting a PlayStation 2. Like, that's it. This is all the systems I'm ever going to own. Oh yeah. God, yeah. I mean, that would do it. I I have kind of an opposite story about that. I was one time I was going over to my friend's house to play. I can't even remember what game we were playing, but oh, that was back when memory cards were a thing. So I go over to his house and I bought a memory card specifically for this, so we'd go over and hang out and have a nice time. And I got there and I realized it was a PS2 memory card, and how mad I was because, like, you'd think it could do everything PS1 memory card could do and then some, but no, like, it didn't work, and I was so upset about it. I think we ended up just, like, leaving the game on the entire time. I think I spent the entirety of the weekend over there, but we left the game on the whole time. Oh, hold on. If we're gonna reminisce about old stuff, hold up. I got a meme for that. Where's my old person emote? There we go. Use that when we talk about memory cards and, like, how you used to have to use a link cable to trade Pokemon. You get that plastic rubber hose and you connect it to your Game Boy Color. Oh man, back in the day. The nostalgia's real. I tell people, another one I tell people, like, you try to explain to a kid these days, like, yeah, you used to have to change the channel to channel 3 to play a video game. They'll look at you like you're talking some sort of, like, code, like they don't understand. Like, what? I don't exactly remember the pattern to get through here. I think you have to go where the owl isn't, or where it flies away from. Something. Hold on. Sign, what do you have to say? Oh, well, I mean, okay, that clears things up. You gotta stop and read stuff. Oh my god. Instructions. I hate instructions. Where there are arrows, where there okay. There you go. That's what it is. Actually, I think Queena can learn something from these owls too, maybe. Not sure. Let's find out. Let's eat an owl. Oh my. Can you survive if I stab you? You can. Okay. Well, let's see. To be fair, this is one of the... How do you stole my tent? What? This is one of the less ridiculous things that Queena eats. So... Okay. Take your word for it. Good up. I was actually still on the fence about who I wanted on my endgame team. Couldn't decide. I very well may let my Discord just like have them vote on it. Because like Zidane's required. Queena, definitely. Garnet, and I'm not sure who I want for a fourth. I was thinking Freya or Steiner, but Armor sucks so bad, it's like I never ever get to use him. So I'm like, I may as well, like, in my life I've never had him on my team. I'm kind of curious. So yeah, whoever our fourth is, it doesn't seem like it's not required. Like, I'm sure we'll be alright as it is. How sturdy are you? Can you survive another Zidane hit? Find out. This thing has a scary amount of defense, I can say that. I'm not threatened by it, but it's alright. Nope. It's funny how little we're hitting it for. If it gives us anything, it probably would be very useful. We already have everything Queena needs, so I'm just in the habit of eating enemies. I like getting everything. And speaking of, there's actually a Stelazio Zodiac coin thing here that we need to remember to grab, because I'm likely going to forget. Because of who I am as a person. Hold up. I got a new animation actually for when people show up. Still getting used to that. Maple, say hi. A friend of mine crafted a stream avatar for us. Her name's Maple. And I think she turned out really great. So, you know, if I can say that about my own friend. She dances too. I made a few. Yeah, she has a few animations that I'm cheesed with how she turned out. Thank you. Take that as a compliment. Typically, yeah, you caught me in a late night stream when I just like needed to get my mind off stuff, so I hopped on for some Final Fantasy. Typically, I got like an overlay and like there's more stuff going on. Hold on. I wasn't expecting company. I would have dressed up. There we go. Wow. Usually that's a thing that we do, but there's but it was blocking a little bit of the dialogue, and I didn't want that, so toggled that off. But the stream does seem a little bare without. Hey, cool. Well, I'm glad you decided to come back. Because it's one thing when people show up, like that's nice, like that's great. But like, it still means they could stop in and be like, well, this was a mistake. When people decide to come back, that's how you know you did a good job. No worries. I like the company, even if you just want to like hang out and chat and don't say anything, it's fine. I'm just whenever I play video games, I just put it on stream, and if people want to show up and chat, they can. If they want to show up and not chat, they can. It's just my way of getting a little more socialization. Try to. Okay. Yeah, like I figure I may as well be like I'm playing these games anyway, and I'm trying to get better at talking to people. And honestly, some of the kindest, nicest, best people I've ever met were on here. It's funny, like I wasn't expecting to meet so many really cool people. Because that's the thing, right? Like, you don't expect people online. They're usually like quick to be buttholes, like you let someone hide behind a screen, they can say some real mean stuff. But by and large, I've actually met a lot of really cool people on here, so I'm very fortunate that way. This very well could be worse for each of them, and I'm about to waste a bunch of money. Let's buy one. Let's see. Let's buy one and not try it on because everyone left me. I'm mad. All right, fine. Yeah, like I've always had a really hard time socializing and making friends in person because it's like even if it's someone you know that you have stuff in common with, like how do you like approach someone and start up conversations and make friends? Like I've always had a problem with that. On here it's so much less pressure. Like people can hang out and chat, they can type something in if they want to, and that's not a big commitment on their part. They're just like typing up a message, and it's like a lot more casual, and I love that. Like when I started doing this, it wasn't to make friends, but it's been a great experience that way. It's tough out there, hard to talk to people. Try to make this an inviting place for that reason. I know I'm not the only one who like misses chatting with people sometimes. So we have so much mail. I forgot how many there were here. Oh, Jesus. Okay. No. Oh, I'm not ready. Emotionally, I'm not ready. This game has some moments where it really like it steps on your heart. Like, oh, God, I love this game so much, but it hits you like square in the feelings. Oh yeah, I never like without knowing, I wouldn't have ever questioned it that it wasn't originally in English. It's just as some parts the dialogue is a little stilted, or I guess like maybe I just don't enjoy the dialogue choices, which isn't the translator's fault. But it's real easy just to like get into the dialogue, get swept up in the story. That's a mark of like really good writing. Mostly it's just like I was saying before, kind of Zidane gets on my nerves from time to time because I think he's a little much, but you know that's not a translation issue. That's just a him issue. Oh God, Vivi! I just want to hug Vivi. Like I feel so bad. I want to hug him and make him feel better. Ah, right. Uh, my own personal fan theory is Vivi. You know how the black mages are numbered. My own theory is he's number 66, and that's why they call him Vivi. It's just written in Roman numerals, so it said VI. That's my theory. When I say that, I'm sure other people have thought the same thing. Likely, but because I was just thinking like Roman numerals. I'm like, if they're each numbered, VI would be a Roman numeral. And like Final Fantasy doesn't do numbers. Their numbers aren't in like their numbers are Roman numerals. So that was my like. It would make sense that their numbers are written on them, and like I don't know if because Vivi said his grandfather found him that is the species called Quan or whichever Queen's people are. It would have made a lot of sense if he just read the number on Vivi and hey Vivi. But that could be way off. But that's always how I pictured it happening. Queen is the worst, but my God, are they good in combat? Ooh. I think they could have stood to make Queena like give him a little more character development. I think that would have been nice, but you know, I just I don't want to be like uptight about everything all the time, but it's a bit much. Like it's just like the constant flirting is what gets me. Like go ahead and be confident, but it's like every single interaction. Like it gets a little old. I mean, combined with the fact that Garnet's 16 years old, I you know, kind of. I'm not sure. Maybe don't. wasn't ready. Alright. Vivi, where are you at? I think if I was any character, I'd probably be Steiner because I'm an absolute idiot. But I mean well. I'm trying to do the right thing. Total idiot. Queen, stop harassing the people. Steiner is such a good character. I didn't like him when I was a kid. I don't think I understood like why he was such a good character. But he really is. And I wish they did more with Quina. Like anything. Quina has the tiniest character development I've ever seen in any character. It's just like the wrap up before the credits or during the credits. It's like Quina says, "Oh yeah, and having sharing your food with friends is nice too." That's it. That's the entire. That's all of their character. Now they like to share food. Like, oh my god. Okay. I think, yeah, like I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. He grew a lot as a person. It's like he's just really. I mean, he's kind of dumb, but I think I'd call him more naive. He just had no idea how the world actually worked, and he was confused by everything that was going on. Like, it wasn't nearly as black and white as he was led to believe, and he had no idea how to deal with that. So that's it. Like the game's like throughout the game, he like learns how the world works, and things aren't as cut and dry as he thought. Really interesting character. Plus, that sequence where him and Beatrix are defending Alexandria from the monsters, I get chills every time. I swear to God, goosebumps. That's one of my favorite scenes in a video game. It's just like they're fighting off these monsters and saving the city. He's trying to tell her how he feels about her, but he keeps like stopping. It's perfect. Oh. Alright, sorry. I'm gushing. I get really sappy over some romance. And that's another one. That's the like a remixed version of Beatrix's theme. I think hers is Rose of May, and the remixed version for that sequence, I think they call it Protecting My Devotion, but I may be wrong about that. Oh, I mean, I appreciate the offer, Robot Man, but I'm sorry, I can't let you be doing stuff like that. All right, there we go. I appreciate the company, don't get me wrong, but, you know, don't. Gotta remember to grab that coin in here, right? Like, without missing a beat every single time. Ah. I think the reason I have such a problem with him because of that is because I used to be like that. myself, and I look back on that like, oh God, my shame. Oh, I may actually cry. Oh, Vivi. Oh, that's sad. Some of the characters in this game get it worse than others. Freya's the other one. Vivi and Freya both have, like, in my mind, the most tragedy in their stories. Freya gets it bad. Like, oh, your hometown got destroyed. The rest of your people got destroyed. Your boyfriend who you've been looking for, he can't remember you. Like, the writers of this game just took her heart out and started stomping on it. I feel so bad for her. Because everyone else, they have bad stuff happen. A lot of it's stuff that, like, can get fixed or, like, they move on from. Her, though, it's like, yeah, it's bad. Hey, Papa. My son came over. He's sweet. How are you? Hold on. What's this one here? That's my son. I'm gonna use the opportunity to show off my child. Fur baby.
Hey.
He woke up from a nap and he's climbing on my desk. Miles, he's got a way of, like, pushing his face up against the button on my keyboard that makes the game louder. So I have to, like, watch him, or he'll sneak over and turn the game volume way up. I think he does it on purpose, but I know he's not that smart. I love him dearly. I would die for him. I would. He's an idiot. That's. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, I'm also an idiot, but I'm slightly less of an idiot, just barely. Dang, I'm sorry. From what I hear, though, it says that's like there's medicine for that they can take, and it takes a little while, but it runs its course. As far as I know, I've never experienced that personally, but from what I hear, they've got all kinds of cool medicine and stuff now. It's a good time to be alive as far as medicine's concerned. Yeah, you don't like it when stuff like that happens to your fur children. I gotcha. I understand. I mean, it's good that you care, though. Like, some people don't, so they're lucky to have you. You know, it'll get sorted out. It's gonna suck for the time being, but they'll get sorted out and they'll be good to go. Miles, stop. I'm watching you. Go, sir. A full half of my desk is a bed for you. You can stay on your whole half of the desk, okay? He wants attention. He's laying on his side and he's slowly moving towards me on the desk. And I keep having to move my keyboard and my mouse a little further away, and he's just like drifting. And you need to knock it off because I'm running out of space. He just wants to snuggle. I'm looking at the screen, so he wants to position himself between me and the screen. So they make the black mages out of the mist, and the mist is basically just like a byproduct from the life of tree. It's like made from human souls after they pass. So if you make the black mages out of the human soul mist and they gain sentience, I'd be willing to believe that maybe one of the souls that was used in making them snapped back awake. They just don't remember. Maybe Vivi is the soul of someone who had sense passed. Just an idea. Not sure. Either way, I mean, they're made out of souls, so I'd believe that. Oh, Vivi. Alright, gotta remember to grab that coin. I was wondering if I could play cards against one of these guys. Let's get destroyed in cards real quick. Make a save state. Like a cheating weenie. We're about to get destroyed in cards. I've got no doubt in my mind. Haven't played in forever. My cards are terrible. Because unless you like play regularly, you're quickly gonna get like to a point where NPCs have way better cards than you. Mad about it. It's one of my favorite side things in a game. Like, I think good RPGs should have like side mini games and things. And Tetramaster's probably like not that good. Like, it's on paper it's probably a terrible game, but I've always been fond of it. I like fun mini games and collecting stuff. Oh, rude. Well, Amber, good morning. How have you been doing, friend? Oh, well, hope you've been doing well. I haven't heard from you in a little bit. But no, I don't know, I have a soft spot in my heart for Tetramaster. Oh, that does sound fun. Make sure you have an umbrella. I mean, that's good too. Or at the very least, a swimsuit. Whoop. Sorry, I'm eating a cookie. Yeah, me too. I think it turned out really well. She only has 3 animations, but I think they're all really nice. I was going to see if I can get Alien to make a few more. Have a couple ideas, but I've been really enjoying having her on stream with me. Have a co-host. I'm terrible talking to people, so she's the personable one. She's the the face of the company. Who's she jamming? Appreciate you saying hi. Enjoying your lurk. Appreciate you, Ember. Haven't got to chat in a little bit, so it's nice hearing from you.
Beads!
Beads! Appreciate it. Whoa! That stereo. Defoe, thank you for the resub. You're a treasure. You're a prince among Saiyans. Thank you for that. Thank you for your continuing to hang out with me. It means a lot. Oh, hope you're doing well. I'm eating a cookie. Miles is on my desk. I still here. I'm Bees. Clapper, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I need help sleeping too. It's an issue. It's yeah. I feel you. I don't think you have as bad as a problem as I do. In the best way. Because I have to make sure I don't run out. Because I'd be up for days, like 3, 4, 5 days just. If I didn't have my medicine. Alright. I think we're at the part where we need to get married. You're not the chief guy. Don't that look like somebody who's in charge? They don't let you dress like that unless you're in charge. Yeah, like there's people out there. There's people who like fall asleep on their couch watching something. That is so weird to me. For me, I need to like take medication and make like a pagan sacrifice and then like maybe. Oh, it's such a big task because the medicine takes a couple hours to kick in. And if it doesn't work, I can't just take more because right. So you have to wait for it to run its course before you take more, and then it doesn't happen. Then it's 2 hours after that. So like, if you take your medicine, it doesn't work. That's several hours you have to wait until you can try again. You don't know where he is. That's helpful. Okay. can't take a nap. The amount of medicine I need to fall asleep in the first place ensures that I'm going to be asleep for a long time. That is entirely up to you. I just know, at least the way I start and abandon projects, if I did that, I knew I would know going in it's a waste of money for me. Like, I'm so good at starting stuff and stopping. That's why I refuse to pay for things. Because I already know I'm not gonna finish it. It's funny you mentioned that. I hear there's some people out there who sleep at the same time every day. Yeah, it's weird for me to think about. And actually, speak of the devil, my medication's making me dizzy, so that's my sign that it's at its peak. And if I wait too long, it's going to wear off, and I'm going to have to wait several hours to sleep. So while I definitely don't want to be awake for several more hours. That sounds terrible. I hardly want to be awake for at all. So either I'm sleeping now or I'm not sleeping at all, right? Alright, well. Defoe, thanks for chitty chat. Clapper, I was just about to say thanks for hanging out. Oh, thank you. That caught me off guard. Amber, I think Amber's still lurking, maybe. Don't know if she can hear me, but each of you guys, I mean it. You're good company. You're good people. I appreciate when you hang out, keep me company, and it's tough out there. We got to be here for each other, So it means a lot to me. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day or night if you're unwinding. I'll see you around. Be good to yourselves.